Iggy, right? Iggy had this mixtape. You know the painting, the Mona Lisa. Iggy made this mixtape. It's called the Lona Misa. Yo, I was at Jersey with Ace and all of them, Los Solem, and I used to just force feed them that shit. This is when ASAP came out, Kendrick came out, and I would tell them, I'm like, yo, Kendrick about to be the dopest rapper. ASAP gonna be the nigga that just the flyers, and Iggy gonna be that bomb white girl.
SouLivate.
Alpha's top 5, since we're and this accomplish like everything is you know what I'm saying, like the lyricism, the artistry, the delivery, like we're talking full package. Alpha's
Yo, I got you. Okay, Nas.
Number 1?
Yeah, yo, what?
Number
Hell
1.
yeah, yo.
All right.
Nas, and I'm not gonna put us in it.
No, of course. Yeah. Nasir Jones, okay.
Nas, Biggie, Nines is from London.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Styles P. Let me see. And Max B.
Yo, first of all, congratulations to Max B. He's finally out, man.
Yo, hold on, wait. Check it. Nine said, right? Nine said, what did Nine say? Nine said, I still got food on the curb. If I pull up with this half moon, it doesn't mean do not disturb.
Oh, shit.
You know, on the iPhone, the do not disturb is a half moon.
Yo, that's crazy.
But he talking about an AK with the banana clip.
Yo, that's crazy.
You gotta listen to Nine, son. I swear, bro.
Yo, I don't know if you heard lately.
What up?
The Aaron Spears, I think his name, the comedian, man. I keep forgetting. I think it's Aaron Spears. He made fun of UK rappers because I don't know.
I feel him though. All that fast, like you already have an accent. Nines don't now. Nines rap like us.
I rap
Yeah, yo, no, I like some of it, but yo, Nines don't rap like that. Nines rap like us, son.
Yo, I like UK drill though. Like I fucks with it. Like they got.
I don't like all that violent shit.
But look, they got
peep it.
Lane though.
You remember like the old clocks where the bird used to pop out?
Yeah.
Nine said, I just got a whole shop, got the stash in the whip, press a button, watch a bird pop out like an old clock.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So, but now he's talking like that's American slang and all of that and shit. And I think this was because
but hold on. That's
talk about a bird and all that, like
but you gotta think. No, like we just popularized this lingo. Where did America start from?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got a point.
Started from Britain.
Yeah.
So it's like when Americans think like, oh, these niggas copying us. No, they're not. The reason why American English sounds different is because all the fucking slaves and Indians. That's all. So it's like, nah, yo. Because they're actually British people.
Yeah, because like I'm a hip hop aficionado. Like I listen to hip hop from all around the world, from Russian to UK to German to French. Like I love all hip hop. And the one thing that's always been criticized about UK hip hop back in the day was that they sounded too American, and then they found their own lane with what we know now as UK drill. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I like it. So my question is like, what do you think about the fact that they found their authenticity the way it is? And now you're talking about someone like a Nines, and he sounds like American. Don't you think that's kind of like being an Iggy Azalea, being from Australia, but she sounds like she down from the South? Like, because in hip hop, we love that authenticity. We love what we call real.
Yo, but Nines is a real drug kingpin. Like everything Jay-Z says he is, that's what Nines is. and I'm not on some like promoting that, but all I'm saying is like Nines rap about shit going on in Syria, Israel, all that. Like,
It's real.
but all I'm just saying is like, does it matter? Like, yo, say you rap, right? You from Ukraine. I'm from Africa, son. I'm from Liberia. But like you inspire me. Like, why the fuck don't I like be like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, it's recipes, it's different ingredients.
But I
You know what I'm
brought you a
saying?
good. I
Like
brought
Nine
you a
still
good
got an
example.
accent, but he don't rap fast and all
Okay.
crazy.
Okay. I brought you a good example, and this is what when people caught on to Iggy Azalea, because you got to remember she's from Australia. She has that Australian accent.
Hold on, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Iggy, right? Iggy had this mixtape. You know the painting, the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Iggy made this mixtape. It's called the Lona Misa.
Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah.
Yo, I was at Jersey with Ace and all of them, Los Solem, and I used to just force feed them that shit. This is when ASAP came out, Kendrick came out, and I
Yeah.
would tell them, I'm like, yo, Kendrick about to be the dopest rapper. ASAP gonna be the nigga that just the flyers, and
Right.
Iggy gonna be that bomb white girl. And
Mm,
it all happened.
yeah. Yeah.
Word
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. But
This is
what do you?
before they all blew up.
But
And they
what do
got
you?
tired of me. They're like, why you keep playing this shit? I'll
But
play
what do you?
Kendrick, niggas get tired. Kendrick got a song called the Ronald Reagan era. I'll keep playing it. And niggas
Mm,
be like, then I'll play Iggy. Then I'll play Rocky. You know what I mean? Then later, it, all of it blew up, yo.
yeah. But what do you think about the criticism that she raps like she's from the South, from America? Like, why?
I
Why don't
think
she
it's
just
her
do her own
influence.
shit?
It's probably what she liked. And sorry for cutting you off. It's like what you like, what you listen to the most is what you're gonna sound like. Like so many rhymes I write, I'll be like, damn, this shit sound like Nas. You know what I mean? Like, and like
Yeah.
I'll
But
write a certain rhyme. I'll be like, one time I wrote a rhyme, my little bro Malcolm, he loved the rhyme so much, like almost a year later, he started spitting it. I'm like, yo, that sound like Biggie, son. He's like, nigga, that's you. Like I forgot the rhyme. And I was like, yo, that's Biggie? He's like, nah, nigga, that's you. I was like, oh
mm,
shit. Feel me? Like that's the point of like guidance and leadership. You know what I mean?
yeah. But
Now, the
I
true
think there's a
artistry
difference,
is even though you're influenced by someone, you find your own lane.
right? But
Yo, son, like your song, my most famous song from you. Oh, what's the name of it? Bro, the shit got this crazy beat. Oh, yo, son. I used to be in Park Hill with Droop, and I'll just keep playing it, yo. The beat be like, it got like these strings, but it sound like a knife cutting, like dun, dun. And then you're speaking Ukrainian in the beginning of it, and
that's
then
what.
you start rapping. Oh my god, I'm gonna send you it later, yo.
All right, so
Hurry
so
up.
so so here's the thing, right? Like what you're talking about is when an artist is developing, and obviously we borrowing from our influences and everything like that. What I'm talking about is a straight up what looks like a parody. Imagine Alpha tomorrow start sounding like a Medine from Nice, France, like oh, je m'appelle Alpha, je talking, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm talking about. And that's the big criticism of like a Iggy Azalea. Like, yo, just be yourself. Rap the way
No, but that's not fair. That's not fair because they're not in America. You know what I
which is
mean? This
fine,
is the
which is
Mecca.
fine, which is
This is the
fine.
Mecca. Like, look at like we don't even really want to hear niggas rapping with accents.
Yup.
So they already know, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what it is.
So you
So
you
some
give
of
her
them they
you
can't
give
help it.
her a
They
pass.
rap with their accents, but some of them they could break that barrier in their mind where they could sound like us
So
and not really sound like us,
you
but
give
where they can
someone like that a
gravitate.
pass. You give someone like that a pass.
It's not a pass. It's just reality. Like we're just humans, son. Nigga, you from Ukraine, I'm from Africa. And me and you, we sound American. So
Yeah,
why ain't
because
we getting backlash for sounding
no,
American?
but because we grew up here, like it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If
but
we
think about it. If you listen to American music every day since you're fucking 10 and now you're 24, you ain't gonna sound American?
Mm,
For real.
I see what you're saying. Yo, I got a better question, right?
What up?
The top five. I remember one of your biggest influences back in the day was Eminem. Um,
That's
so
the GOAT.
so why are people that the top five that we always hear everybody's top five? Somebody like a Jay-Z or Eminem, why they didn't make Alpha's top five?
No, but my top five variates. Tomorrow, I'll give you a whole different type five. For real. A whole different top five. Like, you already know Jay is in my top five and M is in my top five. I remember when me and you was in the subway in NY and I was just singing that Eminem song, Sing for the Moment. You know
That's
what I
your
mean? Like,
Eminem song.
it's that. But like right now, like what I'm inspired by isn't that.
Mm.
So I'm giving you my top five of what's been inspiring me still lately. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't think Biggie could have fucked with M, son.
What?
I don't think so, son. M is crazy, bro.
Yo,
Word up.
what do you think as someone like you, right? You've been doing this your whole life. Based on your experience, based on your expertise, what makes Eminem so special as far as this hip hop culture goes? What separates him, like even like you said, from somebody like a Biggie, man?
I think his pain. His mom hated him, son. Word up. And he found something that he loved and it loved him. So he
Mm.
just that shit got me ready to cry, son. Word
Yeah,
up.
we talked about it when my wife that so his mom's had what later was found out Munchausen syndrome. So basically you know what it is. So basically she would take her internal mental sicknesses and she would impose them on him. So basically,
Damn.
yeah, she put all her, basically mental and psychological illnesses onto the child
Mm.
and it's one thing to like do it verbally or whatever, but she was feeding him pills and like all of this shit. So you know what I'm saying. And and I think that because a lot of see like somebody like us, like we have a very special place for our mothers, right? So like to us, we can't really understand somebody knocking their moms like that. But when I heard this, I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense, man. You know what I'm saying? Why he, had such a big disdain for her, man. I think she passed recently. You heard about that?
That's crazy. And then like I know like he's not like a vengeful person because even his ex-wife, like they just got back together. So I'm like, this is a person who just like he appreciates like purity. Like
Wow.
he could have anyone he want. He went back to the girl he was with when he was poor, son.
You
You know
know
what
what
I
I
mean? Accepted all her flaws and like, no, you
yeah,
know
it's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? Like, it's
Crazy
just
that
life,
you
yo.
bring that
Like,
up.
fame is crazy, bro. That's why I be like, bro, like, I used to chase music. You remember? I used to always putting out albums, make sure my album cover is straight and all that. And one day it just hit me. I'm like, yo, like niggas got posters on the walls of rappers and all that shit. And I was like, yo, that's idolism, yo.
Mm.
That's when I stopped chasing music. That's when I was just like, okay, I'm gonna just rap. I'm not gonna like try to publicize music. That's why now, like, you'll see me, I'm going bald, and I'll just be on my video rapping. Like, I don't care what no one thinks, because I don't want you to like me, like the music. Like, you know what I mean? For real.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be on no one's wall, yo, on a poster. Like, that's idolism, yo. I
you
don't
know what I
believe in that, yo.
you know
For
what I
real.
think is so beautiful about your path as an artist is that you were never afraid to step out of the box and experiment. And you had phases where you even made your your beats that were super not like anything else. You even sang on songs, and like, you were never afraid to step out of that box, man. Who else do you think, what other artists do you think we have like that in this day and age, that is
I could
not,
tell you now.
yeah, that's not afraid to step out of that box, man?
It's Max B, son.
Yo, why you keep bringing him up?
Nah, son, because it's
He's
funny
been,
when Max was out,
yeah,
I was in Jersey every day. I even lived in Jersey for like 8 months. But I hated that they called themselves Coke Boys. You know what I mean? Coke Boys. I'm like, yo, what kind of shit is that? You like influencing the youth the wrong way. So I wouldn't listen to them. But the niggas around me kept listening to him. I never listened. But recently, when I found out he was getting out, it's like my spirit was like, go listen to him. And I
bruh.
went and listened to Osh. I'm like, yo, this nigga was nice, son. He
Really?
was singing melodic, and then he could rap. And I'm like, yo, I missed out on this show. I'm like, yo, even I wrote this hook like years ago, and like 4 days ago, I was at work, and me and my workmate, he was chilling. He from Long Island, Travis, and I spit the hook for him, but it's melodic. And he was like, yo, that sound like Max, son. I was like, I wrote that years ago, bro. You know what I mean? And I'm just for real, like,
That's crazy. Someone like you saying that, because like he's been away for so long. And I remember back in the day, it's not like we was riding around bumping Max B and shit. So that says a lot, man. What do you think about the fact that he's now has something collaboratively going on with French, man?
nah, but that's yo, when Max went through his shit with Jim Jones, you know what I mean? Shout out to both of them. Like, I mean, that's the person that like
Held him down?
exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga like who was like, fuck it, yo, we're gonna go to war together. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I heard French was one of the only dudes that would go see him, you know what I'm saying, in the pen and all that. Like, that
And then look at French. French was like, niggas don't know French is nice. French was rapping before Max. Like, watch, I'm gonna
You
send
really
you
think
his
he's
freestyles
nice,
before
bro?
Max. That nigga said African Prince. I signed checks with feathers dipped in ink. Some crazy shit,
Mm,
yo.
mm.
This is way before Max, yo. You know what I
Yo,
mean? He been nice.
I got to shout out French for the simple fact that he's like us. He actually came to America the same age that I came to America. Like, the only criticism I have of him, I'm like, bro, why don't you do something in French, brother? Like, do
Oh,
something.
chill, son. We in America, son.
Yeah,
Yo,
but
no, but you know who put me on the French?
huh?
Malik.
Malay, right? Yeah,
When
yeah.
I was in Queens with you, when I lived with you in Queens, Malik's like, I'm like, yo, what are you listening to? He's like, French
Yeah,
Montana. I
yeah,
looked at him, I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know
yeah,
what I mean? And, and then looking back, I'm like, I need to listen to people, yo.
yeah. Yo, Malay put me on a Kendrick, bro.
Ah,
He told me Kendrick was gonna blow like way before Kendrick ever blew, son. He put me on
yo,
a
Malik
Kendrick.
know music, bro.
Yo, and I was a hater too, because you know how we are. Like, anybody coming up and shit, I'm like, get that shit out of here. But I
For
really got to,
real.
yeah, I really got to like
See?
him, man.
No, but you know something? It's not being a hater. You just don't feel it yet. Like a kid might feel it because you know what I mean? But whatever, like a kid is going through kid shit, they're still pure. So they
Mhm,
can feel everything. But you're older, you might have a heartbreak, your mom
mhm.
pissing you off, your friends on some fuck shit, like all kind of shit. So certain things you not ready to feel. So it'll take time where you finally feel it. You know what I mean? It's like
Yo,
adulthood.
since you mentioned Jimmy, man, Jim Jones, one of the weirdest dudes I've ever ran into in
Don't
my
do
whole
that,
life.
Nas.
Yo,
Jim
yo,
that nigga, bruh.
yo, listen, but I don't know if you know. So a lot of talks been going on lately on the internet where Jim Jones said that he is a lot more influential these days than Nas. What do you think about that?
No. Cause there's an interview with him and I think Fat Joe where
Yeah,
he
he was
says it. Nas
Fat Joe and
influenced him. That
yeah,
nigga did. I don't know why he did that, but nah, he even said it. He said it prior. Like Nas is like the illest. Like
Yeah, but he's
That's
saying that.
made him want to rap. So when he said that, I think he's like, that's the ego now. You know what I mean? And I don't even think he said it to try to prove like he's better than Nas. I just think he said it to try to make niggas like, yo, listen to me too, nigga.
So let me clarify this, right? Because this, I understand what you're saying, and he did shout out Nas, but let me clarify this, and I want to know what you think. He's specifically saying, because then someone asked him the same topic on a different podcast. He said specifically that right now he is more current, more impactful, and more influential right now. What do you think
Than
about
Nas. I
that?
think he does have a stronger buzz than Nas in New York right now.
But Nas is international though.
Yeah, but Jim is on that New York shit, son. You know Harlem niggas, son. Word up. Harlem niggas think like they run the world, son. Word up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just, nigga, Nas is the prototype of everything right now. Word up.
Clarify that.
Nas made an album that didn't have no love songs on it, and it changed music.
Wow.
To the point it was so good that when he finally made a pop song, everyone got mad at him. It's like when Jimi Hendrix used to play the acoustic guitar.
Mm-hmm.
When he went to a show and he brought an electric guitar out, everyone got mad. Because they're like, you're supposed to be the purist. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to be the nigga, like, let the nigga grow, yo. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, yo, Nas is done, yo.
So, but still, do you agree even a little bit with the point?
No, rapping wise, musical wise,
right now,
artist wise, style wise, thought wise, that nigga ain't fucking with Nas, son. I'll tell that nigga to his face, bro. Straight up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nigga, Jay-Z ain't fucking with Nas, yo. And Jay, that nigga, yo. He ain't fucking with Nas, yo. They all know that, though. Styles P said it. Styles P when 21 Savage said Nas ain't relevant. Styles was on an interview with Math Hoffa. And Styles like, yo, Nas is the golden child of rap, yo. Everything we're doing is because of Nas. Like, bro, come on, son. There's 2 instances in my life where I felt the world spin around me. It was when I heard it was written, and when my daughter was born, when I watched the doctor lift her up.
For people to understand, Alpha adores his daughter. So for you to compare these moments, like, that's crazy.
No, it's yo, son. I was in Park Hill, right? We in the projects. I'm sitting down in front of the TV. It was like music video boxes on, or one of them shits, Rap City. And I'm sitting down, and It Ain't Hard to Tell came on. Yo, everything froze. Like, I don't know how to explain it, son. And I felt like world spinning. I'm like, oh shit. And like, I'm like, whoa. And when Jubilee was born, when I went to the window, because May called, and May was like, yo, my water broke. And I'm like, I don't know what that meant. So I was with Terrence, Will, and Joey. Terrence like, yo, what happened? I'm like, yo, she said her water broke. He's like, nigga, that means the baby about to come. So we go to the hospital, and I'm sitting there, and she had to have a C-section because Jubilee was too big to be pushed out. And I just saw the doctor lift Jubilee up, yo, and the same shit happened. Everything froze, and I felt the world turning. I was like, whoa, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, niggas can't tell me shit about Nas, bro.
You know,
because that's the 2 important births in my life: the birth of me wanting to rap, and the birth of my daughter.
You know when what musically made an impact like that on me was when I got home. This was I was in, just because I was 13 in high school, you know what I'm saying? So when I came home and it was BET was playing Where My Dog's At, bro. Keep talking about that. And just the way hip-hop was, because that's when hip-hop was becoming like super materialistic, you know, in cars and girls, like, and then I see this like black and white video where motherfuckers on a stage, he got the overalls, just the one shit like ain't like he got the Timbs on and
Yeah,
he got this voice. Like for me, DMX and Ace have the strongest hip hop voices of all time. I've always
they
said
do. They
yeah,
do.
so when I seen this shit, I was like, next day I got the overall, like got the Timbs on,
Yo,
like
Coop too though.
yeah. Well, yeah, but to me, like Ace and DMX, as far as like voices, those, you know, when you hear that pain and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like those really deep like voices, man.
Okay, bet.
So look, since you talked about my expert opinion, shout out to Math Hoffa, man.
Word up.
Lately they had this debate on my expert opinion. So basically Math Hoffa is asking this. He's asking who could go against Jay-Z in the verses. So what he's saying is that no one can go against Hov in a verses. We all
That's
know
not
that.
true.
Okay,
That's
so
not true.
what do you think about
Because
it?
like